know how well you're going to feel the night of the fight. So, and diet and do all the necessary tank.
And he turned to us yesterday, Tim, when we were getting into a health.
That's dangerous. Yes, I hear what he's saying. See Pedraza pushing that pace test. That's it.
2019. Got to come over the top with Pedraza. Hasn't fought at 135 pounds.
Pedraza from Keyshawn. If he jabs from the wrong fight now.
Good job.
Way off of a year and 5 days.
On it now, but there's a ton of bouncing from him. Keyshawn is really economical with his off
stage of his career, like a lot of top prospects often with Keyshawn Davis. You go back to that last to the CompuBox stats when you sit there and you try to look.
He just doesn't throw caution to the wind.
Time in his career where there was an opponent who actually even out.
I asked him, I was like, did you fall asleep in there? He said that, you know, the
continue that conversation in a moment.
When to go as many rounds as need or necessary. And
to a no contest. The Texas Commission then changed the result of some years as to why he started smoking, Tim. He said, listen, King. And then he told us yesterday how noticeable.
A lot of lulls in action from him. It definitely will allow you to have better luck, to be tough for him, especially when you get consistent with it.
And he's a better person in every way.
Oh, absolutely. Some way, shape, or form. Now, if you look at your rhythm.
He had a 14 to 3. There is the world champion, Teofimo Lopez. 30 pounds after that phenomenal performance.
Glass.
Oh, it's a good right hand.
You consider him the bigger man. However, he's the stronger man in there. Remember, coming down from.
Trying to press the action against Pedraza back to the inside. Trying to stay right.
Let's go.
Moving laterally. And then he's just investing in that body because it's going to pay good. It's like siphoning the gas.
There it is right there.
It's like right body shots like that on your opponent that can show up later in the fight. And having a hard time making this weight than you think.
And a right hand that goes up.
In complete control.
While the body shots, you pick it from Davis. Then he goes with the right hand, left hook.
You see Pedraza switching from southpaw to ortho. Now he's just teeing off in spots, catching Pedraza. Look, Pedraza closing the distance. Keyshawn is allowing him to.
Here against a former titleist, Jose Pedraza, main event. Getting a good look at Keyshawn Davis early on. Has arrived in the showstopper, Teofimo Lopez. Mandalay Bay, Top-Ranked Boxing on ESPN. Excited.
Look, if your game plan is just to come forward.
Davis had a great opening minute here in round number. Pedraza here in round 3. Headshot after head.
Starting to break him down.
Right hand splits the guard. Very good sharpshooting early on from Davis, isn't it, Timmy?
Tess, I'm looking at the legs.
Those are punches. Third round alone, he landed 20 combinations, body shots, lead punches.
Keyshawn Davis has allowed him to, and will be trying to attempt to set up his shots. And at least you of Keyshawn.
Pedraza trying to go to that
defensive prowess of work. You got to be better than that.
Landed 20 of that. And now the doctor is going to. We sat with Keyshawn Davis yesterday and talked about man. He hasn't. He has come straight out. Meanwhile, he has been to the top on the big stage. Lomachenko back in October of 2022. Featherweight world champion to Ortiz in every way. Let's check in with Bernard.
Struggling, box him.
And you got Keyshawn Davis just taking full, not thinking in there. He's fighting with his heart, and he needs to fight with opportunity. This could be it for him. So he's putting it all on, is about to close on him. He knows that if he doesn't win this fight.
Davis has been accurate landing.
Ineffective aggression, Tess.
It is effective aggression.
And if what anybody says, I told you guys that this is not the same Pedraza that we've seen in the past. The ways inside the pocket, he's not allowing Pedraza to work.
Keyshawn, pull it back.
Oh, locker room as he gets ready for his title defense.
John, listen, he's so much physically just waiting on a KO.
Davis.
I was at 130.
Weakening him. And it's going to start by going down to the body. It's just the relaxation from Keyshawn. That's what's in. Keyshawn and get on the inside.
Adam. There's a right hand.
trying to get inside and maul with him and wrestle with him. He's actually
not been at the pace that he told us he would prefer to be.
Exactly what Keyshawn wants. There's no power on those shots coming from Pedraza. Continue round after round. Keyshawn has to break them down to the...
No, there's plenty of power from the shots of the guy who... sensational efforts. And he does so with a junior welterweight title, lineal title, and just in circus theme. And he's very excited to sit top, and that is coming up in moments. He talked about having fun, and he has a very game of Davis, and now the right hand comes in against Pedraza.
He's definitely going to want to show out tonight. He's the headliner. It's here in Vegas, the Super Bowl weekend, no doubt. This is one of the biggest events of his career.
Davis has Pedraza off balance. Another big headshot. Big right hand. Backs him up into the corner. And this fight is over. Bloody, beaten, battered as Pedraza